guys hear me all right?
Angler, what's going on? Salty, what's up? Dawn, how are you doing? Thanks for the shout out on that, Doc. Loving watching, 5 likes. Sorry I didn't change the trains on the layout itself on the lower loops. I was going to. Something came up. I wasn't even gonna do a live tonight, but I wanted to still do one, so that's why I'm a little late. And that's why I didn't get to change everything out. Unfortunately. How is everybody's New Year going so far? Are you guys able to hear me fine? All right, Salty, I wasn't sure. It's never a mad train live like a dog. Dawn saying I'm a little low. Am I low or are my trains too loud? Oh, Big Rich's birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, we got Ray in here. What's going on, Ray? What's up? All right, Rich, I'll make sure I text you tomorrow and give you a big happy birthday. I know, Ray. I was like, I better put that up on there just in case. So what have you guys been up to? I slacked off last week. I was going to do a live last Thursday, and then I think the kids ended up wanting to watch a movie. So I kind of got a little sidetracked. I was talking to Salty earlier today. I guess he got another engine that he was looking for that I guess it's kind of a rare one. This is the first time testing out the DCS up on the upper loop. It seems like it's working pretty good. Oh, nice, Doc. Are you talking about the ones that you from the new catalog or the newer catalog? The last catalog, or are you talking about something else? I was worried that the DCS wouldn't work up there, or how I was worried it wouldn't work well, but so far it seems like it's working good. Sam, I changed my mind. And look, yeah, the boss is here. Sam, I even put your train that you requested on the upper loop. I didn't get to change out the lower loop, unfortunately, but I did get it enough to do the upper. Oh, cool, Doc. I'll check it out for sure. I'm doing the signal test on the upper loop right now. It's just to see what it is. So far, we're sitting at a 10. Yeah, Rich, it is the A2. This is actually the only that you guys are gonna, well, probably won't be surprised, but it's only like the second time I ran the A2 Burke. I think the first time was when I got it to show you guys, and that was it. So this is the second time it's been on the track, and it looks a lot better up there on the bigger track. Quality's not bad on the upper loop. It's 9 to 10. I got one spot that I just saw it drop down to a 6. Lou, Happy New Year. How have you been? The A2 Burke is nice. I do like it. Don't say nothing, but have any of you guys seen what's in the new catalog yet? I'm sure most of you have, or some of you at least had to have, but don't say nothing about what's in there, please. But did anybody actually see it yet, or did nobody see it? Salty, look at this. Supporting, I always get mixed up here. The podcast. If you guys don't listen to Zach and Salty's podcast, make sure you go check it out. I think they have it on Apple and Spotify now. Well, see, Ohio, if you know nothing and you don't want to find out anything, it makes it better whenever Tom and I do our live. It's a lot more fun that way. I know a lot of people don't want to wait, but I think it's a lot more enjoyable doing it like that. Sean, it's funny because I used to be the complete opposite way before Tom and I started doing the no looks catalog review while live. And I had to be like the first one to see what was in there. I wanted to know as soon as possible. But ever since we've been doing it like this, where we try to avoid it as much as possible, I think it actually makes it a lot more fun. Like, it's a lot more enjoyable. It's something to look forward to. Salty says he knows 2 things, but won't mention them here. I appreciate it, Salty. Are there 2 things that people reached out to you for? That way, I mean, is this like something you might want to buy? Well, Angler, I'm sure that, well, I don't know if anybody, I've been trying to, I kind of have to avoid the Discords too a little bit, because if you go into the Discord, sometimes people drop stuff. So I haven't been active much lately. But if you're in the Discord, I'm sure sometimes you get the sneak peeks. But it actually made it, I don't know, it's just made it a lot more fun recently. Rich says I need to get a Big Rich t-shirt. Big Rich did get shirts, so you guys, if you want to get one, go check out his website. Salty said he'll be fine, so it must not be something that interested him. Bill, how are you? I really probably shouldn't even be running this A2 Burke. I still got to change the speaker out in it. It's got one of the bad speakers. I got to get on that. Ohio, are you on Facebook at all? In any of the Facebook groups? I know there's tons of trains Facebook groups, so I'm in a decent amount of them. Salty said his Big Rich shirt showed up today. How was it, Salty? Is it a nice shirt? I'm sure it is. Dawn, I did not see when the catalog drops. Usually, I think it's around like 11 or noon. If somebody saw what it does, post it up in the chat. Oh, cool, Doc. No, I didn't see that. Doc said that the New Jersey High Railers posted their track plan. That's pretty awesome. Salty said that Rich's shirt is epic. Smart, Ohio. Sometimes it's better not to not be on everything. And Rich said he's 15 away on his subs for a giveaway. If you're not subscribed to Big Rich, make sure you check him out. What you guys think of this camera angle tonight? I can definitely move it around if you want to see a different spot or different angle. I'm gonna have to order one. Rich supported me. I'm gonna have more train shirts than I am regular shirts in my closet here soon. B6 still sounds amazing. Still one of my favorite engines. I should get the track cleaning car out and hook it up. Bill, it is. That's one thing. He's in the chat right above you. It's just Big Riches _trains. I don't know if when you're in the chat, if you can just click his name and if it takes you to the page. Let me see if I can. I might be able to put it right up in the chat. Hold on 1 second. Let me switch tabs here. See if I can't get it. That link should take you to Rich's channel. Oh, we got Aaron. What's up, buddy? That link should take you to Big Rich's channel. For you guys that have MTH engines and Lionel engines, what do you think about MTH's chuff compared to Lionel's? Hey, Woodnot, what's going on? I gotta do some dusting. My trains are getting a little dusty. Aaron said, just waiting on the line now, catalog to see what is in it. I'm sure that there's tons of leaks, Aaron. Unless you're going to wait like I am to check it out. I just tried gluing. Oh, thanks, Bill. There you go, Rich. Got one more. Tried gluing the coupler shut on one of my flats so I can put another plane flat on that Lauren made. It should be dry now. I should test it out and see if it works. Salty, are you talking about the purchase? Salty's been killing it lately. Yeah, that is cool, Doc, but I'm too stupid to do any of that kind of stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff. It's always nice to see people in the chat supporting other channels, especially the channel. I mean, any channel, but a lot of the channels in here are people that are regulars. Oh, Doc said he does his fair share of custom files. That's awesome. I wish, like the whistle on this thing. Like I don't know. I don't think the whistle sounds that great on the A2. It's like just like generic. Lou said he got some pieces drying from the glue that broke off the engine he was working on. Ooh. Yeah, Rich, I'm not a big fan of the drawbars either. I had one MTH engine that had a drawbar, and it gave me nothing but problems on my layout, so I sold it. This one here is the one that has the wire drawbar, which I'm fine with that. At least it doesn't have any issues. Zach Lights, how are you? I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat. If you're new, welcome. Lou, what engine are you talking about? Let me go grab some. Let me go grab another beer and another plane to put load up on this flat. So here's the flat that Lauren did, another one. Just like the ones up there. Got the tail wings and the wheels. The wings. And then the plane itself, which I think this one's a pretty full plane. Now let's load it up onto this train the next time it comes around. Lou said, I bought the new GP35 that ended up having major issues running. I broke off a piece working on it. Lou, that's very unfortunate. Darren, what's going on? Lou, why don't you just send it back? Yeah, I don't know my planes very well, Bill, but this thing's awesome. I just need a couple more. Well, I have a couple flats. I gotta take some loads off the ones I have. See if we can get this thing hooked up on here. Lou said he did fix the engine now. Doc said it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. My Reading F units I made 2 custom files for, as MTH did not have passenger files. That's pretty cool that you can do that with MTH. I know you can. It's just I downloaded the software. I just never tried to do it. Angler said, "Okay, Mike, when can we expect your expansion into the back room?" Tattooed is mining through concrete to expand one loop on his layout. Ohio, I watched his layout update video. It was a really good video, and it is crazy what he's doing through there. Tim saying that MTH's J from 2005 had a different chuff sound from 20 scale miles per hour to 29 scales per hour. That's interesting. I probably never had mine up to that fast. Literally, I appreciate it. I know, that thing's turned out awesome. Now we can find out if my glue job holds up. I mean, this A2 is an old PS2. I don't know if the PS3 sound better. Well, we're going to find out if this coupler is going to hold. I think the reason why the coupler isn't working is it looks like it has zinc rod on it. Dawn said that looks like a P47. My MTH GS4 chuff sounds and smokes cool. Just going to replace the drawbar. It looks like there's zinc rod on those couplers, which I don't even think you can buy those couplers online, Al's website right now, but we'll see if that glue holds. Bill said the live streams don't do justice to you and Mike's layout. I appreciate that, Bill. I would agree with that though too. Like Mike's layout, Mike has a very nice layout. Yeah, see that's like 12 miles an hour right there, Tim. If I put that thing up, you're saying that like 20 miles an hour, I feel like that thing would look like it's flying. Rich said I did 2 shorts with one Lauren made me. Big thanks. Thank you, Rich. I'm glad you got one, and I'm glad you're happy with it. I mean, I think Lauren did a fantastic job on them. They look great. Doc said the drawbar retainer definitely helps. I keep a stash at the club. So, Rich, maybe you need to look at getting one of those. I'm gonna put this Burke up to 20 miles an hour. Let's see how fast it looks like it's going. Hopefully, it don't fall off the tracks. That's 20 right there. It's floating. Yeah, I think that's too fast in my eyes. What's going on, Mike? Yeah, she's moving. Yeah, Dawn, his layout's very impressive. Bill, I have not tried that. Yeah, Doc, it's too loud. When you have a small layout, though, like, I feel like it's hard to run trains fast. Now, if you have like a big layout, like the Tattoo Mike has, or like the club layout, I feel like you can run them a little faster. I feel like on my layout, it just looks like, I don't know, it looks awkward. This Burke runs good though. I don't even know how many miles are on this thing. $200 miles. All right, we're gonna back her down. 12s are like my speed. Mike, I'm not angry at all. That's funny though. I've had plenty of people say that to me. Bill wants to know how Nebraska's treating you, Mike. I'm sure you guys know this. That's just my initials. So I do get that a lot. They're like, "Why are you mad?" I'm not mad. Rich, that was 20 miles an hour, and that was highballing for me. My luck, it'll fall off onto the layout and land on another engine or destroy something. Trains of Lark. What's going on? You know, just hanging out on a Thursday night, running some trains. Look at Sam. I haven't seen Sam say one other thing in here. And he was in here busting me about not doing a live tonight. I don't think he's even in here right now. That or he might be working on his layout. Yeah, Doc, the mad scientist. So far, it seems like the glue's doing the trick. Now I just gotta I gotta fix those MTH flats up, add some chains and some blocks like Jeremy and Tom did. Aaron's asked me if I am planning on going to the Canfield train show in February. Possibly. I'm not going to say I will be going, but I would like to go check it out. I heard it's a good show. I think I heard it. You told me that a few times, and I think somebody else actually told me it's a good show. I think it's like an hour and a half for me to go. Are you planning on going there? And I know I think you're pretty close to that show, so I'd imagine you're going. Sam, I figured that's what you were doing. Sam's been sending me some updates on his layout. Looking really good. Doing a good job. Sam, I did it for you. I would have been live probably a little earlier, not much earlier, but a little earlier if I wouldn't have been sitting there changing all the stuff out on the upper loop. I felt bad. I was like, I'm not going to get on there and do a live and run the same engines again. Bill is asking if anyone is going to the Oaks train show. Yeah, Lauren and I watched that updated the layout video that Mike did. I think we did one. It was like over the weekend, and the amount of detail he has a lot of detail in his layout. A lot of cool scenes. Literally saying I should get on the stream with Train Man Dan and Will so we can all hang out. I was planning on doing my normal Thursday night stream, and then something popped up
Unexpected.
And I was just like, well, I'm not going to do one. And then, well, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it at 9 o'clock. So then I was like, maybe I'll just jump on a little later. So that's what I decided to do. But I actually wasn't going to do one tonight. But Doc said I'd like to since it's close, but might not be able to make it. Bill. Datafied asked, do I have any plans to go to shows in 2026? I'm definitely hoping to make it out to the York Train Show. Hopefully I still can. I definitely want to get out there because I know Salty's going, and I really want to meet it and hang out with Salty. And I think I heard Rich is actually going too, so definitely planning on hitting that up. Unless not 100%, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to get going. Aaron said my Vision Line Hudson Bell should be coming in on Saturday. I got them to send me the bell instead of sending them the engine. That's nice that they actually did that. I know sometimes they get a little weird about that. When I got the consolidation from Pat's, it came in and it didn't have rollers on the tender. So I reached out to them and they sent me all new rollers for it and everything. So that was nice. I didn't have to send it back for that either. I mean, if you could, not telling people to open their trains up, but if you feel comfortable opening them up, or if you have something simple and they'll send you the part, it's nice instead of sending it all there. Doc said, considering that my Christmas bonus is going to Tristan for the K4 and cars, might be a safer choice. Sometimes that's not a bad idea. Be smart. Bill said he was watching them before I came on. I feel bad that they were on and I dropped on. David just joined in. How are you, Ben? Mike asked, both spring and fall or just one? I'd like to go to both of them, especially because, I mean, I'm kind of a lot closer than most people are. I mean, it's only, I think it's 3 hours. So, even if I would just, worst case scenario, I have to drive out for the day and come back, I can do that. It's not that big of a deal. And it's going to be weird in the fall. I know they changed the dates all around. Was it like Thursday? They got rid of Thursday, and now it's like Friday, Saturday. David, you scared me there for a second. But I was like reading it at the beginning there. So yeah, so the fall one I think is going to be a little weird now. But Angler, it was the B&O with the gloss on it. I haven't ran that in a while. I need to get that engine out and run that. But yeah, it showed up and it didn't have. It had one. I don't know if it had one roller on the tender or it might have had one. So every time it went over a switch, it just sound cut out. And I'm like, what's going on here? I didn't even notice it at first when I pulled it out of the box. Yeah, I'm a little bummed about that Friday, Saturday, and getting rid of Thursday. Doc said he'll be out there the whole week for both spring and fall. He's going to hit up the bandit meets and be at the club for a while. Doc, I'm surprised I didn't meet you at the club. Newt, we got trouble here. Now Ray's going to be asking me for be a mod, so he can put you in timeout. But I plan on visiting the club if I come to York, so I'm definitely going to have to meet you in person, Doc. And if I did and I don't remember, I'm sorry. I know I was there on Thursday, and there was a ton of people there. I popped in Zach's live on Sunday for a little bit and noticed he's putting getting a lot more scenery on there, getting some grass down. Literally made him a nice new building. That building turned out pretty awesome. Well, and I had to be there, Doc, whenever you were there. I don't think we left there Thursday until it had to be like midnight or after. We left late. Doc said he triple headed the Reading Ramblers T1s. I think I kind of remember that. I was there with Jeremy, Mike, Tom from Gold Standards, Literally said, if you want a building, hit me up. I love making them. If I was you, I'd be making kits and selling them because your buildings and your bridges, all your stuff looks awesome, man. It really looks really good. I mean, you could do a kit and like have like a little bit of directions in there and send it to people and have them put them together. But that building looked real nice. It would be cool to have something like that because it'd have to be very thin though. I was going to do something like that over by my power plant area instead of having just it all open over there. Ohio, I feel like, I mean, I don't know if you have it, if you have a switch on your layout, you would probably definitely know. Because like as soon as mine hit a switch, the sound just went out completely, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with this thing? I love your bridges, the bridges that you do, and even your elevated sections and all that. Layout looks really good. Very talented. I have no talent over here at all. If it was up to me, my layout would probably still be flat and have nothing on it. It just amazes me that you like are able to design all that, cut all that out, and put it all together, and it's awesome. It looks really good. Newt. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Ohio. At least you're getting your trains out and running them. I remember whenever I was a kid, that's all I had was the carpet. I always dreamt of having a layout. And now that I have a layout, I don't run my trains nowhere near enough. That's one of the reasons why I do enjoy doing the lives, not only to talk to you guys, but it actually gets me to run my layout and run my trains. For YouTube, I need to get another video out soon. I haven't done one in a while. I know one that I'm working on right now, but I gotta pick the speed up on it. Would you guys be interested in seeing another video on like the TMCC crane and tender? Exactly, Newt. It's what kind of happens over here sometimes, which is why, like I said, I really enjoy getting on here and hanging out and talking and just running some trains. All right, guys. David has a question. Does anyone know if adding sound foam under a layout helps with noise, or is that a fire hazard? Anybody that has any feedback, let them know. Newt said a big yes on that. Dawn said, sure. Bill, that's awesome. At least he's showing interest in the trains. Salty says yes. Dude, the cranes, it's funny. The last time when I busted that crane out on the layout and was running it, everybody was very, very interested in it. Yeah, literally. I mean, like Newt said, I mean, all of us, life just catches up sometimes, and you just can't do it enough. And that's why I do, like I said, getting on here and just running trains is fun, and talking with you guys and just hanging out, because I walk right past my layout multiple times a day, and I'm in my basement a lot too. Actually, I spend a lot of time down here, and definitely don't run them enough. Oh, really, Bill? Bill said his grandson has a better collection than him, but that's awesome. How old is he? I just remember the days back, like when I was a kid, and like I said, I didn't have a layout, and my brother and I used to set up the little starter set that we had, and we ran the crap out of that thing. I mean, we ran it a lot, and we used to put. I remember putting like model like Matchbox cars on the tracks and running the train into the cars, and oh, we had such a good time. Nowadays, with the tech, like I said this plenty of times, with all the stuff the kids have, it's hard to keep them interested in trains. There's just so much stuff. So Salty said insulation under the layout won't do much too far from the track, and he agrees with Newt to put Homosote down. And Rich is unfortunately still waiting for his crane to get fixed. Bill, that's awesome. 14 and so highly interested in it. He's saying he wants an S&P SD40 tunnel motor. Salty is giving Bill a big thumbs up on that statement. Ohio is out for the night. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. And we will see you next time. I think the catalog's releasing on Wednesday, so don't be surprised if we do our live on Wednesday. But it sucks because I know Mike does his live on Wednesdays. But Newt. Bill said they ran trains for 2 hours yesterday. Bill, have you ever sent me pictures of your layout or anything? Or do you post much? I'm gonna check your channel out. I can go check it out right now, actually. I've already searched your name once. Yeah, you got some videos, not many, but it's been a little while. Boxcar challenge. Doc said do a joint live. Doc, not that there's a problem with that. We possibly might do that. I think the last time we did one, we did bring Mike on. But like when we do our lives, we do our No Looks catalog live. We don't look at the catalog at all until we actually do that live. So like Mike I know Mike already knows the catalog. He already texted me. I was just talking to him earlier actually, so he already knows what's in the catalog. And so like if we would do that, we'd probably go through the catalog with just Tom and I first, and then after that bring them on. I think that's what we did last time. Hi Roller, what's going on? Like I already said, Bill, if it wasn't for Lauren helping me with my layout, that's what it would be, a plywood jungle. But I have no artistic skills at all. I can do all the woodworking and like cutting everything and building stuff like that and wiring up, but when it comes to like detail, I'm not your guy. Or my layout would like I said, it'd be a flat. We got TJ in here. Trains are lame. They sure are, huh? Especially those MTH ones. Oh, really, Darren? Your layout was like completely finished, wasn't it? They tore it back down to the plywood to redo some scenery. But I think it might have been Ohio. It was either Ohio or Bill. Said about Mike blowing through walls. My buddy was over here. I was FaceTiming him. We were sitting there talking, and that's what he said I should do. That wall right where my trains are. He said that I should take that whole wall out and extend back into my like laundry area, but I don't think Lauren would be too happy about that. Aaron is still saving those bush apples. 15 left. No, TJ knows I'm just messing with him. I don't care what anybody runs, honestly. Whatever you like. David said he's been buying all the Atlas he can afford this year. I haven't bought nothing this year, guys. Nothing. TJ, you already know that you and I have already talked. You know the deal. David said Atlas is like apple pie. You just gotta have more. Jeez, TJ, I thought you were done buying. 4 cars and 2 engines this year. We are 8 days in right now. I've been good. I did buy. The last thing I purchased was from Sean's Trains. I bought that a flat with those generators on it, and I bought that flat car over there with the trucks on it for the crane. Dylan said I'm going to have to sell half my stuff plus my soul to pay third rail. Big Rich said his first buy was the MTH Galloping Goose. See, I'm slacking. All you guys, it seems like everybody's bought something already in this year. David said he has, TJ has, Rich has. Newt picked up a 6-passenger car already this year. I'm considering bringing a rig to reprogram New York club. That's pretty cool, Doc. Doc's thinking about bringing something to the club to reprogram MTH engines at York. Dawn said, I already bought my first car this year, a 36-foot Atlas Woodside Reefer. You can never go wrong with a Woodside Reefer. I'm taking heat over here. Aaron said, I'm just going to order up 2 of those Mecca MTH reefers. So Aaron's going for it. Salty said he even bought something. Said I'm a cheap ass. TJ said he didn't have to buy it, but he couldn't say no. David said he overpaid for a caboose and doesn't care about. Sam, you're actually right. I don't think I've ever done I haven't done a video of my Atlas. I haven't done a video of any of my military stuff besides shorts. I should do a whole video of just military, because I do have, is it like a 2.6 or a 4.64, the 4.64 Army engine, plus all these, plus the troop cars. I could definitely do a video about Army stuff. That'd be cool. High Roller picked up 3 passenger cars. I forgot to pre-order 6, so that's he already purchased something. Darren, I went to the train show last weekend and just bought a Mopac shirt and some grass. Well, hey, you bought something. Here's the first person to say they haven't bought nothing, Lou. Lou said he has not bought anything this year. You and me both. Newt said, I am likely hitting Greenberg. I missed it. We actually had a Greenberg show. I missed it last weekend. Jeremy went. Jeremy's in here. What's going on? Jeremy, like I told everybody else, they're lucky I wasn't even going to do a live tonight, which you and I were talking. You know what's going on. So the layout itself has the same rolling stock and engines on it, unfortunately, but I did switch out the upper loop to the A2 Burke and the military consist, courtesy of Sam asking me to do it. TJ said he needs to finish his modern military train he's working on. Sam is overly excited that Jeremy's here. David said he needs to calm down till York. Rich said he is selling his military cars, passenger cars, and Jeremy's A5. TJ. Lou, it's funny that I'm pretty sure that those Atlas tanks and stuff that they're releasing are stuff that they're like the same ones that I bought at York this past year. So I don't know if they bought like a company or took over another company, but they look identical to the ones that I just got. I can't remember what brand they were. That's the big problem, Lou, which I've already come across, is like it's hard to find flat cars. Like the ones that those plain flats are on right now, which I don't know how well you guys can see them here. I'll put them up on the big screen here in a minute. But they're the Lionel ones. Those are my favorite flats. But they're hard to come by, and usually whenever they do come up, they're expensive. Doc said, I'm looking for more MTH PRR heavyweight Madison cars. So if anybody has any that they're selling or know any, Doc is looking for them. Bill said, Lou, check out Public Delivery Track in Western Depot. TJ, I don't think you have. Did you weather them up and add chains and all that to them? I gotta fix my MTH ones up. They kind of look generic right now. I gotta do the chains and take those little blocks off, or at least paint them. I can always paint them, make them look like wood blocks. I gotta do something to that. TJ, when are you coming up to get some icy lights? I will agree with TJ on that. Like, PDT does not, they have stuff, but it's kind of usually pricey. But I will say they do have a lot of things that most people don't have. But more than likely, you're not going to get it discounted. TJ went all out on his. I need to get TJ to do some weathering for me. I guess I'm not as good of a friend as I thought I was to him. He don't do any weathering for me. Like that H10 coming by right there, it definitely needs some weathering. That boiler needs toned down because that gray is blinding. TJ, you'll get a kick out of this. Jeremy, who is from Pittsburgh, just had his first icy light last weekend. He's a Coors and Coors through only. Aaron is heading out for the night. Thanks for hanging out, Aaron. I'm sure I'll talk to you on Instagram. TJ said he does not like doing Steam. That's interesting. Dale said 95% of my Atlas flat cars came with nothing on them. I didn't know Atlas really did. TJ. I do take some flack for that for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for sure they were gonna lose the other night. I cannot believe that guy missed that kick, but kept them going. Yeah, I was gonna say that Santa Fe that you weathered, I thought it turned out really nice. The H10 doesn't look bad. The boiler just needs toned down. Tom, I was supposed to have Tom do it for me. It was a good game, TJ. I will say that. It was definitely interesting and entertaining to watch. That was nuts. Especially for like everything that happened in that game. I mean, that was insane. Dawn said the holy water in the end zone did it. For both of them to get like where they did, and then Boswell missed the extra point, and then Baltimore go back down there, then miss the field goal. It was crazy. That was a good game. Give me 1 second, guys. You guys give you a full screen. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. We got Chooch in here. What's going on, Chooch? Thanks, Jeremy. What'd I miss? Yeah, TJ, I'll agree. That was crazy. That game was nuts. Dawn said I've been buying up extra MTH parts and painting them with slight color modifications via old photos. That's pretty cool. That's a good idea, too, actually. That way you can always change it back if you want to, or... Speaking of... like stadiums are going down. We went down to Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago now. We took the kids down for wrestling. They had like a holiday thing going on. And my kids are like really into wrestling right now. So we went down to wrestling. And how much do you think, TJ, how much do you think a pounder, I think it might have been it was either a 16 or a 24 ounce Icy Light costed at PPG Paints Arena? Uncle Salty's going to send Jeremy something. Uh-oh. Jeremy is putting LEDs in the Blue Nami build. I'm ready for you to bring that bad boy down here, Jeremy. I'm interested to see it. Exactly, TJ. $21, I think, for one. You almost double what you said. I got one beer, and I got Lauren one. I think it was a Truly's. It was like $45. But it was a good time. Kids had a lot of fun. That's all that matters. I know. Isn't it, TJ? Like, people that go down to... I don't know how people go down and do concerts there, man. And, like, drink at the concert. Like, you're spending hundreds of dollars. All right, Newt, I'll definitely check it out. I'm using my camera right in my phone right now. I can log into Discord, actually. On my computer here. I don't know how anybody could go down there and get wasted at an arena. Dude, it better not be something I shouldn't see. Oh my gosh, Newt. Some of the stuff that you do it's hilarious. It is hilarious. TJ, you would think that, but I've seen like people go in there and like go hard inside too. Like, it's not just, and I'm like, I don't know how. That's hilarious, Newt. You can post that in the Discord if you want. I'm not gonna get mad about it. I think it's funny. That Newt always comes through with the funny stuff. Doc said that's why he works the concerts. He gets paid to be there. I don't blame you, but that's awesome. I mean, you get to go see all that stuff for free. That's awesome. TJ, I guess you could, I guess you could say that. Still crazy though. Ray, I know what you're talking about. I saw that too. I didn't look into it, but I saw it. I mean, by the time I think we went down there, and by the time you buy the tickets, drive down, pay tolls, I can't remember where we ate at. Oh, we went to a burger place down there. It was really good. Yeah, we went to a burger place. Buy a couple shirts, have a couple beers inside. It becomes an expensive night. Slag Cat just joined in. I'm late. I've been working on some real cool loads for my hoppers. That's awesome, Slag Cat. Are you doing them like yourself or watching somebody's video? I know Jeremy did a nice video on how to make cool loads. I'm slacking. I gotta do that. I watched Jeremy. I know I watched Jeremy's video on how to do it. And he did a very good job. I also watched. It was Bob. It was Bob. Bob did a really good video on him too. But I do gotta do that. I think Bob used to actually make Weaver's loads, unless I'm wrong. TJ would know, but for some reason I feel like he did. But his cool loads look really nice too, and he went through and told you how to do it, just like Jeremy did. It was like the super glue is the trick, boys. She's still holding. Pertaining to what you said, TJ, it's funny you said that. My aunt was down here for New Year's, and she was like looking at my engines and stuff. And I can't remember how we got on the topic of like what they actually like what an engine costs. And when I told her how much they cost, she was like in disbelief, especially after like looking around on all the balls that I have here. Yeah, Jeremy, I do gotta get that off you. I mean, if anybody wants to make me loads and send them over here, I'm game for that too. That probably didn't sound good, but I think I have like 25 cool hoppers I have to do them to, or 20 some. I thought about just taking the easy way out and just taking the loads that are on top of the coal hoppers right now and just like sprinkling real coal over them, just like putting glue on them or something, and then just doing it that way, the cheat way. It wasn't the best thing to say, Newt. Lauren actually did that with that ballast car that I have that I think I'm going to probably sell. It was one of the Line L1s that just had like a fake ballast load in it. You know, she did, I think she just put like that glue mixture on top and then just sprinkled the ballast on top of it. And it looks pretty good. But I think the way Bob did them, I think he used foam and like carved the foam out, like made it look like that way it looked like humps. But I definitely gotta do that. Lauren started doing some of the scenery work up on the, well, if you want to call it the elevated loops table. She didn't get too far, but she made a little bit of progress. I was like, did you make any video to put of what you're doing up there? Flag got a 40-pound bag. There you go, guys. Jeremy's asking a question for the 20 people that are still in here. Did you guys like the live we did from the train show? And if you did, would you be interested in us doing it again at the end of this month? You can be honest. I know, Ray. Ray just sent me Newt's. He sent it to me. I was like, if you want to post it, go ahead. I don't care. I thought that was pretty funny. Ray just sent me your Photoshop of me, Newt. I actually spent all the money I actually brought with me the last show that we went to, which that doesn't happen often. Doc said he's up to 65. Cool, but he would have to do 65 of them. Dude, I don't know if Ray's still in here or if he's lurking or what he's doing. He's texting me, so. Jeremy, it sounds like everybody wants us to do it again. I mean, I thought it was fun, but just I had a lot of stuff going on that day after we left there. It messed everything up, as always. Dude, he's probably not in here. He's just texting me. He's too cool to be in the live. I had a good time. It was fun. Something different. My daughter got a 3D printer for Christmas, guys. Now I gotta get working on doing some printing for my layout. I would like to get some like boxes and crates, but I've been looking and I can't find anything. Can't find any. Rich said he needs some more S&P box cars and stuff. I don't think it was a problem with you getting there earlier, Jeremy. I mean, that worked out fine because some of the guys are West Coast. No, dude, he's not texting about you. He texted me the Photoshop that you just did. We need to get together and run some trains. Hopefully we can do that if we do the show at the end of the month. After the fact, we could actually just come back because you still haven't even seen the upper loop yet, Jeremy. Now I know it runs MTH pretty damn good, Jeremy. So anything you want to bring down MTH, we're good to go up in the upper loop with that. Rich, I'll definitely get some merch. I got to figure out which one I want to get. Jeremy, I don't got no new engines. Rich said the last time you guys almost had a train wreck. Rich, that happens a lot. All it takes is one switch. One switch and not paying attention a little bit, and they're going. Rich Newt wants to know if you have any neon merch. It's kind of crazy. Newt, did you use AI to do that? That's nuts. It's a good one, Rich. I like it. Darren. Uh-oh, Rich. Newt said he will be finding you. So, Jeremy, how'd the LED lights go? Did you get them in? He definitely did do that. Rich, are you going for sure? That's crazy, Newt. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna go to 11:30, guys. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Still waiting on Rich to reply if he's going or not for sure. Doc said he's definitely going to enjoy breakfast at Captain Andy's campsite. Rich said yes, he's at work, but that is the plan. He's going to be going. Jeremy said resist was going to pause of the feed. Also, they sent 3 different types, and I smoked 2 before I got to work. But I got marker lights now. Is that what we looked up, Jeremy, or not what we looked up? I thought you were going to reach out to Travis and ask him about that too. All right, Lou, like I said, I'm only going another 10 minutes. I appreciate you hanging out, and I will talk to you soon. Darren says, I've never known anyone to just go to one York. Rich will be a regular there. Oh my gosh, Newt. Newt definitely makes it entertaining. That is hilarious. Oh boy. I needed that, dude. I had a good laugh there. That was funny. Oh my. Oh wow. Rich, you see that one? Newt's taking you to some special spots. Oh my, that's funny. I will say the A2 Burke is the perfect military engine. I think I missed that. Where did this get posted at, Doc? In Discord? Newt, if you did that, you gotta send it to me. I didn't see that. I completely missed that. I promise the Christmas stuff will be off the layout next live. Well, the catalog live, I don't know if I'll run training or not. Papa John Trains. I don't think I've ever seen you in here. Thanks for stopping by. Where was that at, Jeremy? In Discord. If it was in Discord, where at in Discord? I didn't miss that. I think I found it. Oh my, I'd missed this. That is great. That is awesome. I did not see that. That's a good one. Jake said put it on a flag so we could fly to York. He dropped the ball though. He didn't put. I don't think I've seen a Busch Light in the hand. So I posted in the Discord. If someone wanted to send me pictures, meaning leaks. Sam sent me the Joker hot tub. That is awesome, Newt. That's a good one. Sam sent it to him. That's funny. Oh my. I missed all that stuff. Newt, that story just made it even better, though. That's great. Yeah, Sam, they're saying Gizmo did it, but you said it to Newt. That just makes it 10 times better. That is hilarious. That's a good one. I like it. It's funny stuff, guys. Newt, how are you liking that Christmas Shay you got? You still got it up, or did you take it down? Which one, Dawn? The one of Zach? I can just see Newt. He was probably all happy, thinking he's gonna get like a leak from the catalog, and he opens it up, and it's that. Oh my! I got banned from the OG. Exactly, Doc. I think there'd probably be a ton of people on that list because I know I'm on that list. I'm banned. I didn't even do anything. Dawn, if you're in Discord, which I don't know if you are, in Zach's Discord, go under the live tab. The picture's in there. It's worth checking. If you don't have a Discord, it's worth creating an account. It's free. Or Sam could just send it to you, or somebody else. But it's in the Discord. You can see it. It's a pretty good one. The Heisler still have it up. I love it. I'll shoot video before I take it down. All right, Newt. I'm glad you like it. That's a cool set to have. Oh, if you're in the Discord, Dawn, all you gotta do is go under the hashtag live stream, and it's right in there. You'll find it real quick. It's under the hashtag live stream. Click that, and it's right in there. You'll get to see it. It's only like, it's not too far back. Look at me once again dropping the ball. Doesn't even post up that I'm going live or anything. Newt said I love the disconnects. That's why I have the Joker bot logo. He got kicked because they said he was a bot. Wait, who got kicked? Newt, thanks for stopping by. I'm getting off too. I appreciate it. It's all it. You gave me some great laughs tonight. Who got kicked because they said that they were a bot, Jeremy? Jeremy AI or wait, Joker got. What did Joker got kicked from what, Jeremy? I'm confused. On Discord. Zach was in the process of changing his address and left mid-change and got banned. Tattoo Mike got kicked out. You guys are, I'm getting confused now. So Mike got kicked out, Zach got kicked out of what, Discord? Oh, on OGR. Oh, okay. I already got banned from OGR, and they didn't even give me a reason. None. They just banned me. I was like completely lost there, guys. Sorry. So, Tattoo got kicked from OGR. Joker got kicked from OGR. I'm kicked from OGR. Like I said, I don't even know why I got kicked, but I did. It's funny stuff. Doc said they banned Don Kaiser too. I actually, whenever I got banned, I sent him an email and I'm like, "What did I get banned for?" And he like technically really couldn't tell me why I got banned. Pretty much what I was told is I got banned because I didn't pay for a membership. Because other than that, I didn't do anything wrong. Tattoo shared his layout tour video and they kicked him. Unreal. I got kicked for, like I said, no reason. All I did was I posted something in the for sale. I posted something in the for sale area and I got banned. Bill's banned too. We're all banned. I don't understand how they have any members. I mean, it sucks too because I mean, I did when I was first starting out, like before Discord and everything, and Instagram, and I kind of used OGR a lot actually for information. And there's a lot of great people on there actually. Salty's banned. Apparently they booed everybody. Chooch. Doc said half of the lower Susquehanna is banned. Yeah, that's insane. And like I said, when I emailed it, I'm like, hey, what did I get banned for? I was like, I didn't do anything. And he pretty much didn't have any reason to tell me why. You guys are crazy. Darren asked if OGR is based in Arkansas. Ray. Ray's still in OGR. He didn't get kicked yet. He didn't join the Cool Club yet. He didn't get kicked. I know, Rich. I saw your text. That's what I was laughing at. You guys are too much. Apparently Salty already knows what you're talking about, Ray. All right, everybody. I went past the 11:30 mark. Normally I would stay on longer, but I got too much stuff to do in the morning. Unfortunately, I gotta call it a night. Ray share a layout video on OGR. They love that. Ray's the only one still in the club, man. Like I said, I was planning on doing the live, and then I wasn't gonna do it. And I'm glad I got on here and did it. It was a good time. I got some laughs, and always good hanging out with you guys. I think the catalog is going live on next Wednesday, so keep an eye out for. I'm sure Tom and I will be doing our catalog live, so I hope to see you guys there.